this is a little bit of a moment in time I've got going on here at the moment. I'm actually at Tamworth Airport. Plane's tied down. We came in here a couple of days ago and we intended to go home today. We being myself and a good friend. And we've got a cloud cover here that's not ideal, and flying back to the Gold Coast, there's weather coming in up there as well. There's weather over the hills, there's weather everywhere. So we're actually going to drive back to the Gold Coast tomorrow and then come back down next weekend and pick the plane up. So a good friend of mine, my point being, a very good friend of mine, once said to me, if ever you're in doubt, don't do it. And we had a birthday party yesterday, had a reasonably early night last night, and you know, I've been worried about the weather, worried about having the extra weight of a passenger on board, all that sort of stuff, all these little things. Been worried about it all night, stressing out, haven't slept well. So you had a big day yesterday, haven't slept well. We've got weather coming in. I'm worried about that. I've been checking the weather, and you know, if in doubt, don't do it. Well, this is one of those times where you don't do it. So a good friend of mine, Lenny's about to turn up, and I've known Lenny for about 30 years, and so we're going to do a cruise around with him, and we're going to have a look up in the tower, which is really cool. Hey mate.
Good.
Long time, brother. How you been?
Good.
Hope you don't mind being on YouTube, mate. So this is the top man of this airport, let me tell you. He's all over it. So we're about to go for a bit of a cruise with Len. This will be a bit of fun.
Go for a driver.
All right, well, we're on board with Len. Hey, what do you call this? Is a grounds vehicle? What do we call it?
Yeah, this is airport operations vehicle.
Yeah.
Car 5.
Yep. What are we doing?
I'm just taking you for a tour of the airport.
Yeah, bloody cool. Oh, this is so good.
Yeah, on Taxiway Delta here at the moment, heading up to our training academy.
So Taxiway Delta is where I came in, and I just came in, not through there, but through there.
Yeah, Juliet.
Yep.
There. Yep.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. So this is
good.
This is the hangars where they maintain all the there's a few out flying at the moment.
So what's this big area, this parking area here?
Yeah, this is for the college planes.
Yeah.
So these ones down, this one and these ones down over here, that's Sydney Flying College.
Yep.
These three here are Singapore Airlines, which we've got the two flyers here. This is their training centre.
Oh wow, look at that.
Their training centre there.
International Flight Training Tamworth, wow.
Yep. Yeah. So
cool.
At the moment we've probably got about 150 students here.
Yeah.
It will increase when Western Sydney opens, of course, because they'll lose a lot.
Oh, have a look at this old girl over here,
Yeah,
mate.
there's the old Vampire.
Mate, this is one of my favourite aeroplanes. These are an absolute rocket.
Yeah.
Came in at the end of the Second World War. Oh,
Yep.
It's got the engine out of it, but
Yeah, and it's
they're only a fairly small jet that's in them too.
Yeah. So it used to be up in the Hands of Fame Park down in Tamworth.
Yeah.
And that because Tamworth is a real aviation city. Of course, East West Airlines started here.
Yep.
And that. And but I sat in the park up on a pink.
How would you be sitting inside that?
Yeah,
thing?
Unbelievable.
Holy.
Yeah.
That's something else, isn't it?
Yeah. So that's the old thing.
Oh, Vampire. Is there an engine still kicking around for it?
No, mate, no. It's only it'll go up on a plinth here somewhere.
Yep.
It was all falling to bits when they pulled it off at the thing.
Oh, okay, right.
At the Hands of Fame Park.
Yep.
This white building over here, that's the tape where they teach aeronauticals and engineering, all that sort of stuff.
Over in the far, yeah.
Yeah, it was in there for a lot of 18 months or so, and they fixed it all up.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, down at, is it Tokemwall? Yeah, Tokemwall. I reckon many years ago I saw a whole heap of jet engines in the hangar down there for Vampires.
Yeah.
And I'd never forget seeing them. And I opened up this huge hangar door just enough to be able to see in, and there was all these old jet engines all lined up on the road. I was still on the racks and all that sort of thing.
Yeah.
God knows what's happened to them, but I'd love to go back down and take them away and have a look around. That'd be pretty special.
This whole
We've got a little plane coming in. Yeah, so what have we got here in front of us, mate?
This is our parallel runway. It's unlit.
Yep.
One sec. Tower car flies at the Lima holding point. Request clearance enter runway 12 right.
Enter runway 12 right.
Enter runway 12 right. Car fly. Yeah, so
Jeez,
this
I hope
is,
we're not going to take off, Glenn.
yeah.
We're going to take off in the ute, brother.
Yeah, we've got clearance, blanket clearance anywhere on the airport, entering the runway.
Awesome. They were about to take off on 30.
Yeah. So this 130 left, 12 right.
Possibly would have taken off on this today.
Yeah. So we did that. Basically, this is our training runway. Underneath.
Yep.
That
They wouldn't have hauled me
1100 metres long.
So it's fair distance, and it's great the way it's sort of taken off from 30, and you've got this nice little hump here.
Yeah.
And if you just launch the aircraft off from here, and you get
That's
a
it.
bit of lift down the end, and it's just perfect.
Yep.
So that's what I'm saying. I'm guessing they would have shot me off on this runway today.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Yeah,
I
probably.
we get up
Either
there.
that or you could have gone on the grass.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
true that too. No,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, you could have gone on the grass. So, yeah.
Either way, on my own. Look, if I've got a passenger, I'd sooner take off on bitumen.
Yeah.
But, and land on grass.
Land on grass.
But yeah, on my own, I'll just take off on grass easy. And
Yeah.
you put in a clear runway when you.
Our car flies vacated 12 right.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good setup, and it's beautiful out here, mate.
Yeah.
It's just a great setup, a great layout.
Mate, I love it.
And it's easy, like
Yeah.
as far as coming into controlled airports go, like this one here is a really good, I think it'd be a really good training facility simply because it's not that stressful,
That's it.
and you've got people in the tower that are just top notch,
Yeah.
and
And there aren't many control towers in regional New South Wales.
Oh yeah, righto.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So most of the ones around here and that they're all like Armadale, Gunnedah, all of them,
Yep.
Narrabri. They're all just CTAP.
Yeah, right, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this is pretty good, coming in here, I wasn't that stressed out, only that,
No.
really this is probably the first time I've been to a control on my own, doing my own thing.
Yeah.
I'm not that.
Yeah.
My mate
Yeah, and
Dave-
it's
Dave
scary the
sitting
first
beside.
first couple of times.
Oh, bloody hell, yeah.
And that. No, it's even when I first started as an ARA, talking to the tower and I'd
Yep.
be mucking up my calls and bloody.
All
everything.
sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm
Yeah,
hearing you.
it all takes time, and the more you do it, the more you get used to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, I love it here. It's great.
It's just a natural.
Oh yeah, like so yesterday I was coming in and I asked the tower if I could land on the grass strip. They didn't realise I was a tail wheel aircraft.
Yeah.
And once I said to them, you would have heard all that, I
Yeah,
suppose.
yeah.
Once I said to them that, I was a tail wheel Jabiru, could I request landing on the grass strip? There you go, my clearance for 18.
Yeah.
And then he said, no, there'll be a slight delay on 1.8.
Yeah.
Slight delay
Love it.
on 1.8, and then so I flew overhead. Then he said, turn right, let us know when you're on final.
Yep.
Which I did. Boom,
Yeah.
landed on 1.8 and did a bloody. Did you
Yeah.
see me landing, mate? Oh,
Yeah,
how
yeah.
good was that?
Yeah, it was pretty good. It was
So,
really good. One of the things too about yesterday when you're coming in as well is there was also an aircraft doing an ILS. So he was coming in opposite direction
Yeah, yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
So that sort of, and that's why it's another reason why he wasn't too sure about 1-8.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
And-
yeah, yeah.
And that, yeah.
Yeah, because I had an instructor have a bit of a word to me yesterday from here, and I was pretty confident I was doing the right thing. But anyway.
Ground car 5 on taxiway Bravo, request clearance stand from 1824.
Bravo, end runway 1810 to 4 short runway 1 and 2 left.
Enter runways 1824, hold short runway 12 left, half 5. So this is the one you landed on, well this is 24.
Yeah, yep.
You landed on the other cross runway.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's and you know the runways are so well set out and so clear and everything. You know, like
Yeah.
mate, I couldn't be happier yesterday. Absolutely couldn't be happier.
We do a lot
This
of,
is a beautiful little strip to land on.
yeah, we do a lot of maintenance on this.
Yep.
You know, because they are an important one for small aircraft and
Yeah,
close
right.
wings
Yep. Yep.
and that. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's good.
Yeah.
Pretty
So
happy.
it's what they're starting to get a bit rough now because of the rain and that. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
soon we'll put more topsoil on it. And
Oh, okay. Smooth it out a bit.
smooth it out a
Yeah,
bit,
yeah,
a bit
beautiful.
more. Yeah.
Well, having those big tyres on the plane,
That would really
it
help.
helps a lot. And I actually didn't. It feels rougher in your ute than what it was in the aeroplane yesterday.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. That's why
So,
whenever they come and do their technical inspection, they always want us to do it in the just a bit of FOD.
just got a bit of rubbish to pick up.
Yeah, they always want it to do it in the truck because it's got stiffer suspension.
Yeah, right. And you feel it a bit
You
more.
feel it a
Yep.
bit more. Yeah, so
Yeah, but have a look at that. How good does that look?
yeah, it looks pretty good, don't it?
Oh,
Yeah, I flashed all this last week.
oh, did you?
Yeah,
Yeah, no, it's beautiful.
yeah. I don't just drive around in the ute all day.
So, hey, these couple of days ago, and I was talking to Len. He was telling me about all these ibises. Now, these ibises, I think, are making a bit of a liar out of it, to be honest.
Yeah,
'cause
they are today.
I
They
have
are
not
now.
seen not one single ibis today.
Well,
I was expecting to see thousands of them.
you asked Mark up in the tower when we go up there. I
Yeah,
spent
alright.
all morning chasing. Here we go, some down here.
All right. So they're not making a liar out of
that.
them.
1824.
Oh, here we go. Here's a few. That's how you do it. That's how you
That's
get
how
rid of
you
bloody
do it.
ibises. Look at these buckets.
The thing with ibises is you get what we call the scouts.
Yeah, yeah. Is that him out there?
Yeah,
on
that's
his
him
own?
out there, or that
Yep,
one.
yep.
One or two of them will break away from the group.
Yep.
All the others will go away, and that one will hang around and scout, and then he'll call them to come back.
Yeah, right. So they're pretty smart.
You know, few.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go. We got the zebra here.
All right, we got the big camp now. Jesus. Now this is how you get rid of ibises.
Yeah,
On Tamworth Airport. This is
Yep.
serious.
Yeah. We also use the stock whip a lot, but stock whip don't work very well on ibis, but
Yeah,
it's
right,
the
okay.
best tool you can use against the black one.
Oh, okay.
I'm back here again by the time I finish along the runway. Go.
They might not really go.
Mate, we'll have the great white hunter back tomorrow.
Oh, okay, right.
So these work with when you're up a bit, coming in.
Yep.
If you
Yeah,
see
yeah,
these two outside inside ones, if they're red, those
Yep.
two are white, you're at the right level.
Oh, okay, righto.
Right here.
Yep.
If you
Yes,
come
okay.
in, if you come in and they're all white,
Yep.
you're too high or three white thing.
Yep.
If they're all red, pull
Yeah.
up, pull
Yeah.
up, pull up.
Yeah, it's too low.
you're,
Yep.
you're going to land back there.
So, beauty about my little GPS, as small as it is, I've actually hardwired it into the intercom system.
Yep.
So everything that it says over the bloody GPS, like 500 feet.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it'll say pull up, pull up, pull up, and all those sort of things. When if you have a look at the YouTube videos, I was flying into Canaiva, it's going, because that's an uphill strip, it's going pull up, pull up, pull up, and Steph's sitting there going, oh.
So every morning before first flight, we've got to do a runway inspection in that consistent.
Just doing this sort of thing.
Covering all the runway, which we do by zigzagging.
All right, Len, so what do we got here?
So this is the ALER, airport lighting,
Yep.
electrical room, airport generator there.
Oh,
if
so
we
this
have
is a
blackout-
standby generator?
Yeah.
Well, that's a
we
fair
have a
size too.
blackout, that comes in within 0.8 of a second.
Oh, okay, right.
Supposed to.
0.8 of a second. That's
Yep.
pretty
Yeah,
quick.
so the lights will just blink, just
Yep.
dim, come
Yep,
back on
and
again.
this just fires up.
Yeah.
So there's periodical checks done on this and
Yep.
what have
Well,
you. And,
yeah, we start them up every week.
yep.
But,
Oh, okay,
last week
righto.
we had Kenshaw's come and they did the full service.
Yeah, right.
Full service on them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
beautiful. All
Yep.
right, have a look at this. What a surround, eh?
She's a great airport, mate. I've
Oh,
been
that's
here
beautiful.
15 years. And I'll stay here till the day I retire. Yeah.
As you would.
Yeah.
You know, she's
Oh, I
a
love
dream
it.
job, isn't it?
Yeah, mate. Best job I've ever had. I've busted my guts laying pipes, riding race horses,
Oh,
bloody
all
doing
sorts of stuff, Terry. I
everything.
know
This
that,
is
mate.
brilliant.
I know all that.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're going to go into the terminal and have a quick look. Now, this is a beautiful little terminal. I was here March last year, and yeah, stuck my head in the door, and it was pretty good. All right, well, here we are, arrivals. Have a look at this place. This is like Brisbane International Airport. This is like, well, Tamworth International Airport.
It's pretty cool.
Got a little baggage area here. Everything's just scaled down. It's really cool.
Yeah. We've got the departure up there with security, but we can't film up there.
Yeah, no, that's all right.
Yeah.
No, this is really good.
Yeah. Hire cars, check in.
Yeah. Oh,
Kiosk.
cafe here.
Yeah.
Weekdays.
Saturdays it's open too, but
Oh,
there's
okay,
only
right.
2 flights today, so
Yeah, not worth having it open.
not worth them coming in and
No, by the time you pay staff and all that sort of stuff, you wouldn't make anything.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Avis rent a car, so there's here car rentals, and
Yep.
we've got Hertz, Budget, Avis. Yeah, cool. Oh,
Yeah.
Sixt is here, so yeah, my stepdaughter, she works for Sixt
Oh, does he?
up in Brisbane. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yep.
Oh, that's awesome.
Right.
All right, well, we're heading over to the tower now. Len's going to take us over to the tower. This is pretty exciting stuff. I've never been to a tower in my life.
Yeah, there might be some
So I'm pretty
restrictions
excited.
if you're filming over there. I'm
Yeah,
not real sure on
Oh, no,
what
that's...
you can and you
No,
can't.
that's all right, mate. We'll ask the question before we go in, but
Yeah.
just going over there is going to be good fun, so...
Yeah. Oh,
Anyway,
you
all
can
right.
film out the windows.
Oh,
and
here
that,
we go.
but I don't know if you can.
You know, I'm a bit surprised at the size of this place, mate. You know, it's actually quite big with 2 main strips and then 2 cross strips. Yeah, it's huge.
Taxiways, which we'll have to maintain.
Oh, there's heaps of taxiways.
Yeah.
I sat down the other night and I just had a look and tried to remember all the taxiways and where they ran and all the rest of it. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty good though.
Used to be worse back in the day because, like, Bravo goes from that end to that end.
That end, yeah.
So
Oh,
back in the
yes,
day,
yeah.
it used to be Bravo 1 was up to Alpha,
Yep.
and Bravo 2 to the to Charlie, and Bravo 3.
Yep.
You know, so And Juliet, there was 4 sections in Juliet.
Yeah, right, okay.
But they made it easier when they just made it Bravo and Juliet. Here's an old F27.
Look at this old banger. When was that parked out there? About 1943.
Before I started here, that apron that we went with West Back, I was working for the council on construction then, and another plane used to be parked up there. So when we built the apron, we towed it down here with the grader.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah. And
she's been down here ever since.
The shear pin broke on the towing gear and she nearly rolled back over the top of me and the car I was following in.
Oh, hell, right.
Yeah, but it's been there forever.
So here we have the tower. Have a look at that. That's pretty cool. These guys know we're coming?
Yeah, Mark. There's only one on today.
Oh, yeah, cool. Right on.
Yeah.
Well, here we go. Now, apparently there's a few stairs to go up. Lynn was telling me. So,
they built it 5 foot short to put an elevator in it.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. Bloody money. Stairs.
Yeah, cool. Alright, well, stairs, here we come.
Stairs. If they would have went another 5 foot, we would have had elevators.
Oh, right, okay, I've got you there with this. Alright, we'll see you at the top. Wait, there's more. Well, we're not allowed to actually video inside the tower, which is for obvious reasons probably. But yeah, anyway, we're out on the veranda now, myself and Len, and we're going to video this guy coming in. But if you have a look at the view here, this is pretty amazing, to be honest. So yeah, this is virtually the view from the tower. The tower, or inside the tower, is just behind me, obviously. But yeah, so we'll video this guy coming in. He's on base at the moment, about to turn final. Know whether you can see him in the distance there. Yes. So he's just turned on final, and he'll be landing any tick of the clock.
Yeah, come off on Charlie.
Look at that, beautiful landing.
Geez, it was like he landed on the friggin' Roosa.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, I know. You don't land on the Roosa, it's not constructed.
Yeah, no, he came in a bit early, didn't he?
Mm.
He's hardly got enough airstrip to land on either. He'll land low, you know, like, bloody hell.
He's gone land short.
Yeah.
He's
only got 2 kilometres to land on, you land short. That's pretty funny. We better not mention this bloke's rego. Alright, well, we're just leaving the tower, and like I said earlier, we couldn't film up in the tower for well, yeah, for security reasons. So we're just heading back down the stairs now, and that was a great experience. The guy, the air traffic controller up in the tower, explained everything that was going on, in, coming, out, going, all the rest of it. It was, yeah, bloody excellent, absolutely excellent. Alright, well, we'll be back in the ute in a minute. We've got to do our rounds, and then we're out of here. So yeah.
Just got to do a bird run before.
Right, well, we've got a Dash 8 coming in, so we've got to do a bit of a mad dash and do a bird run before this Dash 8 comes in.
And we'll
so,
stay out there so you can film him landing if you want.
Oh yeah, cool. Yeah, alright, here we go. Get the gun out.
This is ABCRM, so this is what we use every day. All of our runway inspections. Just will open up, side inspection.
Okay, 667.
It's slow on the load, so we've got all of our airside, landside inspections on it.
Oh yeah. Oh, so you document every time you do do an inspection, you document it?
Yeah, so when we do it.
Yeah, awesome.
So like this is our main runway, our runway inspections that we do every morning.
Yeah, wow.
So it's got everything on it, what we have to check.
Yeah, so it's all documented. No, that's awesome, mate.
Yep, right through to the grass runways.
Yep.
Parallel runway, onto the aprons, all around the fences, everything. So every morning and night we do those. We also do our, if I had my glasses on I'd see better. Wildlife crowd inspection.
I'm not sitting on them again, am I?
No, they're in my pocket. We have our...
Alright, well here we go. We'll get the gun out.
So this is for our birds or wildlife. So each one's in sector.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah, so those ibis that we chased before, I did one there before for it. Yep. And I just tagged there. Got all the species that we've got around here. So
okay, right.
Yeah, so the ibis.
Yep.
I've just come up. Ibis, we have two sorts, Australian white ibis and that. It brings up the pictures so you can identify it and everything. Yeah. So say there was 15 of them. 15. The activity, they're feeding. What I use, gas gun, sirens.
Yep. Oh, it works.
Stock whip. Yeah, I didn't use the stock whip, but I still tag it anyhow. Yeah. Any notes that I've got to put in.
Yep.
And then we just add it to the entry, and there it is. And before we used to have to all do it with a bit of paper.
Yeah, right, okay.
And that.
And you hand in about 1,000 pieces of paper.
Yeah, that's it.
Yep.
Yeah, I can just I just leave it going all day, and every time you get birds, you just put it in there.
Yeah, right. Way to go. This is pretty cool. This is not something you do every day of the week, eh?
Visual approach to join a mid left now and runway 12 left
land.
This time to join that position. Yeah, 667. Thank you, 667.
It's better when they're F-35s or FA-18s or something.
Oh yeah, coming in.
Yeah, because I can be right here.
Yeah, so do you get many of them in here?
Yeah, occasionally.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, always coming in and doing instrument.
Yeah.
Because we've got ILS and that.
Yep. Yeah, awesome.
Yep.
Oh, that's awesome. Thanks, Len. That is so good, mate.
Not a
Thank
problem.
you very much.
Not showing off my airport. My airport.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, yours. Yeah. All right, we're about to head off. We've had a good look around the airport, thanks to Len. Thank you, mate. That was absolutely excellent,
Not a problem.
I've got to tell you.
Yeah.
And I can't actually say how long I've known Len before, because basically, I'm guessing if people want to put us in a nursing home when they know how long we've known each other for. It's a fair while. And Len sort of moved to our local town, this is a long time ago, and got to know him and got to know his whole family, just awesome family. And we've sort of been mates ever since. But yeah, had a fair gap there for about 20 years.
Yep.
Now I'm starting to give it away. About 20 years and then caught up again, so it was really good. But yeah, no, thanks, mate, just showing us around. That was absolutely awesome.
Love showing off.
So we're going to leave the plane here. We're going to leave the plane here for the week, and then I'll come back next weekend and pick it up. So we're going to put the cover on it now, tuck it away, and I'll be back in a week's time to pick it up. So I'll see you again in a week, mate.
Yeah, mate. Yeah.
So bloody awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah, don't see you for ages, and then twice in a week. This will be pretty good. So yeah. Anyway, everyone, thanks for watching the video. Please like and subscribe, and share the video. Do whatever you like. Please comment. I get some really good comments. Got some good comments on the last one. So all right. God bless. Take care, and we'll see you on the next one.
Cheers.